Previously on Breath of the Wild.
You have been asleep for the past 100 years.
Welcome to the Oman Al Shrine. We hope you have a pleasant dining experience.
You know, it occurs to me I'm not as good with the Magnesis rune as I think I am. That is not at all what I ordered. Hey, do not get out of this just by vaporizing. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across the land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more.
Hello, random people from across the internet. I'm Renegade X.
And I'm Christian Wolfe, and my ears hurt.
That's because she's sitting right next to me. Anyways,
You're also yelling.
I'm not yelling. I'm simply speaking loudly into the camera. Anyway,
Not the camera, the microphone.
I wondered why my sound isn't being displayed on the... Anyway, so we're going over to that thing.
Please lower the volume.
That's where I'm going. I'm going lower.
The volume?
I can't lower the volume. This is how... Ow, my ears. I blew out my own ears.
Oh my gosh!
I know, right? Why is it so...
Lower the volume!
Why is it so bright?
Because it's in the morning.
I somehow doubt that. It's 11:50. It's almost noon. Good gosh, it's bright out here.
Well, the sun reflects off the snow, so...
Curse this game and its realism. See, realism is why I don't like the Call of Duty games. So...
You're jogging so slowly, it's almost like it's in slow motion. Oh, cool.
Yep, you can do that. I didn't want to do it too much because this is like my only shield. In fact, it is my only shield, so it's not like that at all. Ooh, a town. Yeah. Oh wait, is that a barn or a wall? Never mind.
The heck are those? Who's throwing that?
More importantly, why does a snowball contain a sapphire? Oh. Oh, blarney. Run! I can't see! Ha ha! Run, 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 run!
Run like the wind, bullseye!
It's a brave new world! It's a brave new world!
Ow!
Just thought I'd emphasize those lyrics. Kenamut.
In the moot shrine. That looks like something from the King Chronicles.
Did whoever named these cafes was just learning to talk?
I don't know. Maybe they had a baby when they were thinking of names for the shrine.
Or quite possibly they took like Indian names and then they... By Indian I mean like Western Indian, not Native American. Yeah.
Wait, Native American or actual
like
Indian?
Residents of India. Like maybe they were taking those names and then they just ran them through a meat grinder.
Actually, the Shika Buddhists are based off of real-life Buddhists.
The more you know.
We should put that
All right.
on the screen after you're done editing.
Okay, welcome to CRYONIS. Now, one of the reasons I'm actually bringing her on is because I need a second pair of eyes to yell at me.
That's not how that works!
Yes, it is. See, you're...
My eyes cannot yell!
Your mouth can.
My mouth can, but my eyes can't. You just said that my eyes were gonna yell at you. My eyes cannot yell at you!
I think you might be taking that metaphor a tad too literally.
Yes, I am!
Look! Let it go! Let it go!
Nope.
What am I if I can't use an overused meme?
Is that even a meme? Because because it's part of a song.
It is. It's a meme. It's a meme.
Why?
Why not? Maybe I should turn the brightness down on my screen or something. Anyway, so that's the power of CRYONIS.
Cryokinesis, right?
Something along those lines. Now keep an eye out for treasure. Ta-da! I like these dungeons. They fun.
Whoa.
No!
You're done for?
Game over, man! Game over!
Continue.
Alright.
Chapstick!
We're gonna skip this bit because we've been here before. Alright. There we go! Alright, now I know what to do this time. I'll make a bunch of cover out of ice. Hey, I have an idea. Let's give him the high ground! Adieu!
That's you?
Adieu!
That's you?
Adieu!
That's you?
There.
That's you?
No! Adieu!
That's you?
Adieu!
What's a dir?
Have you even been paying attention?
No! What is a dir? Is it that robot thing I'm gonna
No!
What? I don't know what an adur is. I know what a do means, but I don't know what an adur is.
It's what you say when you made a mistake.
Oh, sort of like dirt.
Yes.
Why didn't you just say so?
For the love of!
I don't know these gamer terms.
It's not even a gamer term. It's.
I don't know many unfamiliar terms.
How do you function?
No, I don't.
I brought you along specifically for comedy. This is what I get.
Ah,
No! Ow! Oh dang! No! Stop talking!
I'm not talking.
Tactical retreat! It's like running away, but manlier.
Isn't it running away?
It's like running away, but it's manlier. For crying out loud. Explosions! Alright, now. No! No! Okay.
Whoa.
Why didn't I just open with this?
Because of this? You will get it eventually.
This is gonna be my whole day, isn't it? Let's do Master Mode! It can't possibly be that bad!
The power of chapstick!
What are you doing?
I don't know. You brought me up. You brought me for comedy. So, I'm doing the best that
I immediately regret that decision.
probably should.
I'm gonna hit it till it dies.
La 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 la.
I don't think you should be that cheery.
Probably not.
There. Had I known I could just interrupt its lasers,
It's dysfunctional. Woohoo!
it has stopped functioning properly.
Isn't that what dysfunctional means?
Dysfunctional means it never worked properly to begin with, I don't think.
But dysfunctional means it worked before.
But not anymore.
Right, so dysfunctional means that it I think dysfunctional would mean that it once worked, but now it does not.
What about dysfunctional families that never worked? Kind of like us.
No, we're a functional family.
Just the two of us, I'm sure.
Uh,
Let's leave that alone.
yeah.
Oh! Oh, okay. Guess we would have to do here. Thank you for pointing that out, sis.
Pointing what out?
That treasure chest.
Alright, that's what you brought me on here for, wasn't it?
Part of it. Ooh, a spear! So I've got a Traveler's Claymore, a Traveler's Broad, Traveler's Normal Sword, and a Traveler's Spear. I've got the whole Traveler's Collection! Alright, now, at long last...
Are there cold-resistant pants and shoes in this?
Pants and shoes are actually the same gear slot, so yes. Alright. What would you like? I'll take a... I'll just take a hot dog, or could you put some American...
Cheesecake and milkshake.
Okay, cheesecake, milkshake, and hot dog. You got all that? In the name of the goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you this spirit orb. You can
Not what we ordered.
You can never
Not
get.
what he ordered.
You cannot. You ordered a cheesecake and a milkshake. That is distinctly neither of those things. Spirit orb, a symbol of courage given to those who ordered literally anything else.
Well, they're monks. What do you expect?
Food!
It's a shrine! The only food that's in here is the sacrifices.
Well, I sacrificed some money to get some food!
That's at a restaurant, not a shrine.
I'm aware. Now, there is something I need to check out real quick. Wrong thing. Alright. I was looking over my video for the Oma and Ao Shrine, and I realized, that a lot of people might have been screaming at me because I missed one of the chests. And if you could see my sister's face right now... I'm afraid the microphone didn't hear you.
Do you want the internet to know?
They think you think I'm too loud, but the thing is, the microphone's kind of soft, so I have to be this loud.
Yeah, Mom thinks I'm soft. Of course, whenever I try to talk to her and she keeps saying, what? Blower is going, so...
The blower is, a thing on a furnace, by the way, just so no one's confused. But anyways, moving on from our... Ooh.
So I got the terminology right?
Yes.
Cool.
I would have just called
say
it...
words.
Congratulations! Anyways, want to see something really cool?
What?
CRYONIS. Ha.
Oh. No!
Ba-dum-ching.
No!
How dare you make a pun!
It doesn't work at all.
Wow. Explosions do nothing! Yeah, there we go. Now, I forgot to get this chest.
That chest?
Yeah, that one up there. Can't quite reach it from here, so I'll tell you what I'll do. Don't want to accidentally drop it on my head, because I've done that before. Wound up with a concussion, and then I decided to start a YouTube channel. Then it died, so I decided to start this one.
Isn't this a YouTube channel?
What made you think that? The fact that I said this one? Anyways, so, Traveler's Bow. Okay, so that's a good thing to have.
Now you have the complete set.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so there's one pin all the way down in here. That's on the other side of Mount Hylia. I wonder why they called it that. What part of Hylia makes you think of snow?
Well, tall mountains like Mount Everest have snow on the top because they're so high up.
But we don't call it Mount Snows a lot. We call it Everest because it takes us forever to climb.
Some people have died climbing Mount Everest. She said cheerfully.
Those people take a lot longer! He also said cheerfully.
Technically, they would make it up that mountain a lot quicker than anybody else.
Oh, right, of course. I forgot. It's so shiny.
What's shiny?
The entire place. Alright, so long story short, there's a chest right here that's floating in the water.
Then you can't get it because...
Ah, no!
Please, Judah! You should use something.
I should use something, you said!
I said eat something.
Well, at least I got my steak back. From the time I Leroy Jenkins my way into
Leroy Jenkins!
Could you please be quiet? It makes you look like a hypocrite.
Wait, what do you mean?
When you shout and you yell at me for shouting, that's being a hypocrite.
Alright.
I'm gonna take a random guess and say I did not get that chest in my last save.
Opal? Opal was what you got, so...
Let's see, do I have an opal? Oh, I do.
Yay!
I do have an opal.
They probably didn't want you to try to get it again.
It's like, you know what? He's suffered enough. Wait a minute. No, that's a normal barrel, not an exploding barrel. See, these guys are all...
Snipe them.
Why? They've got nothing of value for me.
Oh.
Video games aren't just about killing, you know, they're...
Well, I don't know many video games, alright? I grew up with Mario and Mario Kart.
Should probably tell you now, not every video game is about, you can't just kill for the sake of it. I mean, if you're clearly outmatched, then
I know there's some strategy involved, but have you forgotten my several tries of trying to beat you at chess? I never win. I'm not a strategic person.
Okay. I'm gonna roll with that. Dodge roll!
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope.
And you're just like, no. I refuse to allow that thing to exist. Yet it does.
Nope.
Dodge roll!
Nope.
Dodge roll!
No!
Would you quit being so loud?
I'm trying to get you to stop.
Would you quit being so loud on a futile effort?
So where's that other pin?
There's actually 2 pins, one of which I actually marked on a shrine that's inaccessible to me currently.
Why is it currently inaccessible?
Because if I try to go outside the Great Plains, it's gonna kill me.
Oh. Because you need paraglider.
Yes. Someone's been watching my videos.
Yes, I have.
By the way, have you been spending that money?
What money?
We need a more efficient mailing system.
No, I'm confused. Did you give me money? Were you supposed to give me money?
No.
I will take payment in sodas.
I gave you candy in exchange for this computer.
No, you didn't.
Would you quit contradicting the continuity?
But you never gave me candy, unless I asked you to.
Never mind.
I'm so confused. Why were you trying to pay me, like, to watch your video, or... I'm just trying to figure it out.
Never mind. Oh goody, we're almost there.
Yay!
Alright, now, there should be a button prompt where I can just climb down. Okay, goody.
Climb down.
I plan on it! Oh!
What?
Our dame.
Our dame. Our dame.
As in, ow, a dame fell on my head.
Like Rapunzel jumping out of her tower?
except much heavier. Much, and don't quit snapping your chapstick at the microphone. It's got enough loud noises to think about.
Okay.
Okay, let's just skip this cutscene. We all know what happens. Welcome to the Stasis trial.
Stasis? Wasn't Link in Stasis?
No, he came out of the cloning chamber. Stasis is what I tell you every time you wander off. It's like stasis right here. I love how it builds up to this dramatic climax and then it just a tiny drip drop. Would you quit doing that? Stop the flow of time for an object.
So theoretically, you could stop the flow of time for your bombs.
No. I did that wrong. Alright, so... Interesting fact, once you can Stasis is one of the few runes you can actually upgrade. So, once you get to that point, you can actually stop time for monsters as well. Okay, now, just gotta freeze it right here! Now we gotta hurry, scurry.
Hurry, hurries.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Is that thing falling?
I do too.
And you're... Okay. This requires skill and patience. I might be able to do it too. Let's just... Okay. Traveler's Shield! Sweet! Okay, now I can switch shields. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye! Alright. Now that we got that taken care of...
Ooh, a hammer.
It's hammer time!
It's a shiny hammer. It's Milner! Milner? Yeah, I think that's how you say it.
Okay. Note to self for any fantasy writer, make sure your weapon is easily pronounceable.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, fun fact about stasis, you can just keep hitting it a bunch of times. Oh, I should probably switch to my hammer. And it'll store the energy and bounce off once it... Well, you know, demonstration. Okay. This is our last chance to get a burger before we get to the grand reveal.
Milkshake!
Okay, she'll take a milkshake. I will take a hot dog.
Spirit orb!
That's a good idea. Order a spirit orb, and maybe they'll give us food instead. Your resourcefulness and blah, blah, blah.
Look, hey, his hand sign is different.
Oh, yeah. Kinda. I can't
Hey,
tell.
I got the order right. It was spirit orb.
No. They're just stubborn.
They're also monks.
I'm beginning to see why this place went out of business. Okay. I now have 4 spirit orbs. Alright. Let's just skip this. You know, now that it's... We know what's gonna happen. They're gonna vaporize out of sights. Just so they can avoid giving us what we want. And would you quit giving me fish eyes?
I'm not giving you fish eyes. I'm trying to cross my eyes and pop out my cheeks.
Which you people can clearly see. Alright, now...
Oh!
It's Santa Hoodie!
It's that old guy!
We call him Santa Hoodie here.
That
Show some
old
respect!
guy. I'm calling him that old guy.
With this, you have now acquired all of the spirit orbs on the shrines on this plateau. Oh, extraordinary!
That's a song.
That means it is finally time.
To reveal who that old guy is?
No! Link, it is finally time for me to tell you everything. But first...
How does he know Link's name?
You see, young lady, when a mommy and a daddy love each other...
Yes! That
You
doesn't explain how he knows Link's name.
Oh, I've just been stalking him this entire time.
In a cloning chamber?
Yes.
For 100 years?
Yes, for 100 years I've been watching Link sleep. Imagine an X on your map with the 4 shrines as the endpoints. Find the spot where those lines intersect. And I shall await for you there.
Paraglider, now!
That's not a dialogue option. Do you understand where the 2 lines connecting the shrines would cross?
There! I will be waiting.
I knew he was in cahoots with the managers.
That old guy is gone. With our paraglider. Your paraglider.
Yes, thank you for acknowledging who's doing the actual work here. Okay, so here we have Shrine A, Shrine 2, Shrine Z, and Shrine Cookie Monster. Now...
Hey, they intercepted the Temple of Time thingamawhatchamacallit.
Oh yeah, they do. I mean, great job finding that out, sis. Which means it's finally time for me to go to Mass. What? That's the cathedral. Oh! I just realized.
Maybe you should go to menu and teleport away.
Actually, hold on. Hang on. Actually, there's nothing that close. I'm actually pretty close to it already.
Really?
Yeah, teleporting away now would just be a waste of space.
So you're not gonna freeze to death?
No, I'm not gonna freeze to death. I've got a warm doublet on me. Ah!
I don't think I need to yell.
Would you kindly quit getting your spit on the mic?
I'm not spitting though.
Would you kindly quit leaning so close to the mic?
That's where my chair is.
Boom! Headshots! That's actually kind of the only way to kill them.
Oh.
You always have to go for the head. Okay, I'm just trying to be all delicate here.
And shimmy down.
Yep.
Yeah, that is really close.
Okay, so my Boko shield is incredibly damaged. Alright. Welcome to the Cathedral of Time! Bum bum bum!
You don't even have to try, we're always having a good time.
I think you messed up the lyrics to that song.
Most likely. I haven't
Hammer time! Wow, those things are weak. Ah! You are not weak! Ooh, maybe I can steal his... Ooh, a Keese eyeball!
Gross.
Oh, take! Oh, I've got bokoblin guts!
Gross.
I know. Oh, right. Wrong thing. Traveler's sword. I can get rid of my branch. Would you quit staring at me like that? Okay, oh yeah. Temple of Time.
Oh.
Hey, what's this?
Now I want a Reese's. Like the Reese's cups with Reese's pieces in it. That was delicious. When I first had it.
Are you really talking about church or food? I mean, we are going to Mass!
We're talking about food.
Okay, so, I guess she's a preacher or something?
Probably Hylia, right?
Hylia!
Oh, Hylia.
You have conquered the shrines and claimed their spirit orbs. I can offer you great power, but first, tell us, on a scale of 1 to 5, how did you like the cafes?
0.
0! -5!
I knew you were gonna say 0.
It appears you have claimed 4 spirit orbs. Yes, it would seem that way, wouldn't it? In exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I will amplify your being. So tell me, what is it that you desire? For the last bleeding time,
Heart container or stamina vessel?
I want a hot dog!
And I want a milkshake, but we're not getting that, are we?
Well, this is Mass, so heart container. You wish for another heart container, yes? Yes, because that's kind of the way we need to get the Master Sword. I shall grant the power you seek. So she turns your spirit orbs into glowing heart thingies. You hold a heart in your hands. Heart container. Your life force has been strengthened, increasing your maximum hearts by 1. Which means you get 4 hit points. Go and bring peace to Hyrule.
Who's that old guy?
Santa Hoodie,
Got Santa Hoodie. That
leader
old
of
guy.
Mass.
That old guy.
The blessing of the goddess has made you that much more resilient, I see. Here I am. Get up here, quickly.
Ow!
Yeah, I don't have the high jump power. By the way, there's a high jump power.
What high jump power?
It's a power that lets you jump really high.
That much I gathered.
Alright, let's climb up this ladder. Probably shouldn't be that exhausting. This feels disrespectful climbing on top of a church.
Understandable.
Come on, it's during Mass, man.
There is nobody going to Mass except you two.
Ah! He threw a flashbang at me!
Well done there, young one.
Oh, I don't have to voice act this time? Sweet.
Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am.
The priest, right?
I was King Rome Bosphorus Hyrule.
I'm gonna call you Santa Hoodie regardless, because that's just easier to say.
The last leader of Hyrule.
Oh, you can react now.
A kingdom which no longer exists.
I knew it!
King Roam, the last king of Hyrule.
Please don't break into song.
The great calamity was merciless.
As is your
Devastated
singing.
everything in its path. Lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me.
He's a spirit?
And since
You know,
that
considering
time,
he's dead, he
here I
looks
have
surprisingly
remained
lovely.
in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So
My memory
rather
is
than
still
that,
fragile. Who the
I
heck
thought
is
it best to
Spinach?
assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready.
For what?
Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
Cutscene? Is it a cutscene?
No, we're gonna play this section.
To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age-long past.
We're gonna be here a
The
while.
Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now.
Sounds like my mornings.
Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy.
Fairy tales
Kind
are
of
dark.
prophecy.
Kind of prophecy
The
that needs a
signs
guitar
of the
riff.
resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land.
Making you smarter than most
It
fantasy
wasn't long
kingdoms.
before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors.
As opposed to giant
We
machines
also
piloted
found
by
the
pilots.
Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously.
Because that works out so well.
This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land.
Ancient legends with giant robots? I thought this
We
was
also
Zelda,
learned of
not
a
Star
princess with a
Wars.
sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics.
Link and Zelda.
100 years ago, there was a princess
Ren
set
and
to
Stimpy.
inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path.
Our ancestors with suspiciously similar names to our own.
We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond.
Okay. Starting to lose me here.
Princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon.
Then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining.
He yawned at us! That's terrifying. Boo!
He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the Divine Beasts.
You know, if this was a plan beyond your imagining, you guys do not have very good imaginations.
The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, gravely wounded, collapsed while defending the princess.
And then the Guardian shot the camera
Thus,
guy.
The kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon.
The end.
However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Because she has all the combat training.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
I am the chosen avatar, destined to bring balance to the Force and defeat Lord Voldemort.
That's not how that works, I don't think.
Oh.
That was cool. And I knew it! That old guy was the king!
That princess was my own daughter,
You don't say!
dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link.
I choose
You
not to
fought
react to this.
valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years
Give or
later.
take a few hundred guts.
The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help.
How has she survived 100
However,
years?
my
I
daughter's
presume
power
she's
will soon
magic.
be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land.
But no pressure, take your time.
Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link.
As the one with combat training, as opposed to me, who just
I
knows how to
am
rule a
powerless
kingdom.
here. You must save her, my daughter.
Wait, how are you powerless?
Do
You were
whatever
able to
it
use a
takes to
paraglider.
annihilate
You were
Ganon.
able to hunt.
Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts.
Well, with
as
the
well as
Y-Power
those
sword, that's not that
guardians
hard.
swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point.
But the speedrunners are gonna do it anyways.
That you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead.
More proof that the names were thought up by a
Consult the
5-year-old.
map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks.
Is he sleeping?
From there, follow the road as
I
it
am.
proceeds north.
Alright, so do you want to keep going, or do we want to... Because we can split this episode in 2. Go on. Here is the paraglider, just as I promised.
Why did he hunt? He's a spirit. He doesn't need to hunt.
I assume that was part of the hunting tutorial that I ruined. An item that
could
you...
have done a hunting tutorial? Why didn't you?
Because I've played this game before.
Oh, right.
With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding this area. And I think that's it. There might have been some hunting tutorials. I've told you everything I can. Now, I'm off. You must save Hyrule. I'm off to bring joy to children's lives once a year!
Chest.
Oh. What's in this thing? Soldier's bow. Alright.
Your inventory is full.
Okay. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay, what's... Okay, Bako bow. I can get rid of one of these Bako bows. Alright. So, let's just head out to Kakariko Village and see what happens.